Ladies, gentlemen, one and all, welcome to Spellforce Conquest of EO once again. When we last left off, I can't quite remember. I think we claimed these all fire nodes. Kind of. And then we've... Ah yes, that's right, we got the hero here, who's randomly turned up at our door, called Yingrid. Yingrid Firemead. And she has a quest line that we have to assist her with. Though we are basically just sending her off to go do that on her own with some troops. While Jonath here goes and retrieves the lost spell page. Apparently it's in a shipwreck which is owned by monsters. So we should probably evict the monsters. The creatures around the hiding place, described in your master's grimoire, swarm you before you can approach it. They must have sensed you drawing near. Oh, it's just a load of wisps. Jelly critters, not wisps. Oh, actually, they're all ranged units. Oh, shit. Okay, fine. Wild magic, 5 ability damage, no costs. Okay, this might be slightly more difficult than I thought. I thought they were melee units, but they're not. They are in fact ranged. Please do not tell me you can fire directly on the first turn. This is gonna be a This is gonna be an interesting one, isn't it? Use Null's Curse on them. Though you'll have to step forward, what, 1 space? Okay, move forward 2, because we're going to be moving the rest of them up. That's Null's Boon, that's Null's Curse. One day I will use the right mouse button. Okay, they are weakened. So, there's a chance I can kill them if I melee them. And I kind of want to melee them because I want them to be tied up and have to move. Okay, riders, you go take them out straight away. And thanks to the blood charge, you can now kill these guys off. Excellent. It's going well.
Yes.
I'm guessing... Oh no, you have... you take extra damage from white damage. Now, there's a chance that if I roll 1 higher on any of my attacks, I will kill this one. 2 higher. Come on. Yes, that's it. Yeah, we're doing well now. And remember, this was going to be a loss. Alright. You move up there and attack this one, because we want them to be tied up, so they don't do any white damage. Meanwhile, you... just fire. There we go. Perfect. And if I move up here, can I like... Yeah, I can get a zombie out. Or a walking corpse. If anything, I'd say that was a net gain in health. Almost. Oh, I should have used the heal on the mage. Whatever, it's fine. Now these guys are only level 1, so get the health, and you get. Do you have unnatural regeneration? So there's no point getting melding flesh at the moment. So get the 1 death damage. You also have unnatural regeneration, so I suppose you get 1 melee damage. Although an extra 3 probably wouldn't actually be a miss for you, because you get up to 90 health. Ah, screw it, melee damage. 2 arcane souls, pretty good, and a lesser enraged soul. And some remains and some ectoplasm. Once past the dead beasts, you can clearly see the place is aglow with magic. The ground shudders with a deep resonant hum. Surely this must be where your master has left one of the grimoire's missing pages. In the center of this magical nexus, you think you see it, floating in the air. Is it safe to take it? I will levitate stone, not the page free. Screw it, why not? The stone moves towards the spell page, guided by your magic, but as it gets closer, the light seems to repulse it, and it bounces off to the side. Try again. You gather your power and focus on a stone, pushing it with your mind and hurling it at the page surrounded by the vortex. Did it hit? You hear a shrill sound as the stone knocks the page away and the vortex vanishes. Before you, the page floats harmlessly to the ground. I print the spell page. My master went to great lengths to protect this. And that is actually the page that Revive Hero is on. Interesting. Hang on a minute. Room blueprints. Stop the plague threatening fields of gold. So this is how I unlock rooms. I should have really, you know, had a look at that beforehand. Free the Western Citadel from the New Purity's grasp. Relieve a besieged city in the east. Earn the trust of the Northern Dwarven Kingdom. Defend against the spider incursion in the southern woods. Help a young settlement in the Mystic Coast. Cleanse the mines of Silverdrift Hollow. And ease tensions in the Old Forest, once inhabited by elves. Okay. What's this? Retrieve the crystal from the location uncovered. Also have one construction site within your domain. Have 5 different rooms built. Oh dear God. You guys again. Ah, I actually have 2 zombies now. 2 walking corpses. You go back and this is not the stack that I really want this with. You come to a fork in the road that leads to a tiny village, barely more than a hamlet that is quiet and unassuming. The stink of rotting flesh lies heavily in the air, and you feel the strong pull of magic creeping through like shadowy tendrils. Let's investigate. Slowly, cautiously, marching into the village, the smell and the magical energies in the air only become heavier and heavier. The village centre has been dug up into a massive pit, in which countless bodies lie, parents, children, elders. Their killers were non-discriminate. All who look upon that sight feel a great deal of dread and lethargy. But they are not undead, and you are in no immediate danger. Let's see what we can find. The village is in good condition. It doesn't look as though there was a fight or an attempt to flee. In fact, couple of houses, you find a now rotten meal left at the table, as if the occupants simply walked away during dinner. This strange occurrence leaves you with a decent haul from this tiny place. There's a feral soul, a chunk of meat, ashes, and a ration. Okay. Right, go back and join Fear. Yeah, Pia, yeah, whatever. You go over there. You have a really weird army composition. I should probably, you know. not. Apparently I have an adventure at the Wishing Well. In a way, I kind of want to try and get rid of these guys, because I got the feeling they're going to be annoying later. But I don't know if they're actually going to leave this area. They might just be wandering around the battlefield. Let's move up this way. Let's see if they follow me. You go there. What are these? Ghost eyes. Said to catch passing souls. Well, we could do with some souls. We are necromancers. Week festival. Visitors from all over Fiara arrive to take part in celebrations and enable hiring of rangers, slavers, and sentries. Well, slavers, even. Not slavers. That's not how that works. Okay, I think we have to send Jonath back over this way, because the thing about the Gold City, that's going to be, where is it? Gold. Yeah, it's going to be Lyrane, probably. It could be Goldshire. There is a place called Goldshire, right? Oh, there's another Allfire up there. Balls. That's freaking miles away. Is it another Allfire I saw down there? No, it's not. There's Iana. So I don't want to mess with her, really. I want to try and remain friends with her for as long as possible. There's an Allfire node there, but it's a lesser one. Okay. Trading hub of the Golden Fields, controlled by the ruthless Corn Baron. I also want to visit Seven Keeps. Actually, did I turn in the quest at the Darkvale Gate? I don't think I did. So let's head up that way, go visit Seven Keeps, and then we'll head back towards Lyrane and start doing all of that stuff. Right. You. Over here. The tavern is barely more than 4 walls held together by the smell of rancid beer. Most patrons are hidden under wide-brimmed hoods or armed to the teeth. One table holds the whole room's attention. Someone is watching the man opposite. Opposite them, mixed 3 cups, a pile of gold, and a leather pouch next to them. When the mixing stops, the whole room leans closer. The player's hand hovers over the cups, stopping atop the left one. The dealer's eye twitches. The player grins savagely as they lift the cup, but there is nothing underneath. They scream angrily, throwing the cup across the room and stomping off to the audience's cheer. That's my contact. I guess we need to play for the information. The informant chuckles and drags the gold towards him. As he sees Ingrid approaching, he points her to a walnut on the table. Come, young lady, sit. Do you want to play a game? For only a bit of coin, I wager this pouch, which holds an artifact of magnificent value. What do you say? We're gonna get scammed, but you know what? He nods and resets the game, covering up the walnut and smoothly shuffling the cups. Which would it be? There, which would it be? Choose wisely and the artifact will be yours. Ingrid watches the dealer, just like the player before her, slowly moving her hands over the cups, one after another. The dealer's eye twitches as he reaches the right cup. That is a scam, but I'm gonna do it anyway. He raises the cup, but there is no walnut underneath. Ingrid quickly grabs the other two and a walnut rolls away. You know I don't cheat, young lady. That hurts my feelings. Another round, Maybe that'll prove my honour. Of course you're cheating. My patrons don't like people accusing their bartender. Fine, let's get civil with. His eyes never leave Ingrid as he mixes the cups again. With a wide gesture, he invites her to choose one and leans back confidently. You catch his face twitching again, barely visible as she moves over the left cup. Ingrid fixates him with an intense stare and thinks aloud. Your eye twitching is just a ruse. Use it to lull players into a false sense of security. So the correct cup is... Well, it's going to be one of these two then. I mean, I have nothing else to go on. It's not like I can sort of watch the game happening. Middle. Ingrid, please stop gambling with my money. The man laughs and looks at her fondly. You've left more than enough money on the table, Ingrid. You're looking for Garum. He was here, brought some rations, then left again. He quickly draws a crude map on a piece of parchment. That's all I know. Then we are off as well. Oh god, that's freaking miles away. Well, looks like you're going on an adventure. Right. You join up. You have the Plague Bearer, you'll have the Vampires next turn, and then some guards. That should be your full stack then. Harvest and turn. Oh dear. So now I have a vampire. I'm actually tempted to swap out. In fact, you know what? I am going to swap out. I'm going to swap out the skeleton for the vampire. Because they are, yeah, they are melee. So you head over there. You split off. And up we go. It might actually be wise to clear this out. Got 550 stack power, so I might be able to do it. Don't seem to be spawning anything though. Half set of ghost eyes. Lesser arcane, lesser greedy, and lesser lost. There's so many lesser souls. I'll do that for a minute. Up you go. You're awaiting orders. Right. So now you're back to full. Forlorn village. Seems to be in the water. That's a bit awkward. That's running out soon. That's actually a problem because I think I'm probably going to end up. The gold looks at your troop in surprise as you approach them. Now I have to come up with another voice for these people. No, I'll just reuse one. I remember you. So you got out alive. Won a bet on it. Now I expect you want your reward. Well, you're fresh out of luck. Coins run out and the king hasn't sent more. I was told to let you know that the kingdom is eternally grateful and all that. And you can keep those stinging bones. King's grace will be reward enough. I think 175 gold is going to be fine. The men looks at you. The men looks at you. That I don't think is okay. The man looks at you incredulously. Really? You're better than me then. If they paid me in fine words, I'd have quit long ago. They have 40 with an undiscovered faction, which is good. Because that means it's an instant reputation change with 7 keeps. So, yeah, I'd call that worth. There's a camp there. I grab that before Rihanna does. You are waiting on orders, you can go there, end turn. Mastery's going up. Oh, there's purity troops here. Mage Hunter, 6 damage against units with Spellcaster. Well, they only have 142 thingy, so strength. Owned by orcs, you say? Those don't look like orcs to me, but what would I know? Oh, I can actually get straight there. Interesting. Following single file tracks, you hear screaming, howling and wailing. As you move closer, you see orcish slavers around a pit trap. Guard looking down in amusement as slaves quail at their war guards. In the pit is a lone man, trying tirelessly to climb the steep walls. He never makes it more than halfway, and they are already slippery with blood from his raw hands and knees. A never-ending stream of maddened pleas erupt from his mouth. Let me out! Let me out! I need to go! I have to! I have to! Kill the slavers. I'm not spending gold on him. I'm just going to murder the... It's a couple of goblins that are slaving. Like an orc drummer. Why would I care? The goblins are archers though, so we want to be a little bit careful with that. Right, Raves. I don't actually know what you're good at. Could you go through objects? Ugh. God. Hover. Moves the unit to the desired position. Do you have a ranged attack? No, you don't. And then let's move this way. Move that way. And over that. Over that. And over there. And that's the first turn. I can't do anything else. Oh no, I got shot with 1 arrow. What will I do? Calm down, Whiskey. You know what? Your fence doesn't exist anymore. Nor does that one. Boop. And move up here. And Norse Cuss. I said Norse Cuss. I should have actually applied that before I targeted them, but yeah, minus 50 death damage resistance. That would have been quite useful to have beforehand, but whatever. You move there. You go in and melee them. It was only 14 damage. That was a low roll, but it's fine. Well, that was pathetic. Alright. Oh, these guys can just go straight through walls. Perfect. I thought they could, but... oh. They've applied fear. So now the skeleton riders can bomb them. They're demoralised and dead. And you might as well get the final hit. Perfect. It's 9 o'clock and I'm only 25 minutes in. I did start recording late today. Got some reputation with Connacht. I got some remains, and there's a vigorous soul. You order a hempen rope to be lowered into the pit to the deranged prisoner, which he grabs and holds onto for dear life. The moment his head crests the lip of the pit, he jumps off the wall with inhuman strength. Immediately he dashes off and runs for the horizon, not caring that his feet are already bloody. Oh no, not again. Catch him. Oh, and all the way back over there now. Right, here's waiting orders. You probably. Poison coating. 3 death. That's pretty good. That's 2 death as well. That smoke bomb that. Okay. We're back into our territory. I should end the turn. Someone nosing around there, and I don't like it. Just because I hate the purity. Let's murder them. Not for any reason other than just because they happen to exist. Okay, vampires. Baron Meldek's soul. Excellent. I don't think it's worth... Well, oh, you put it fear straight away. Cool. It's not worth sending my spellcasters forward because, yeah, they're just gonna get murdered. Point. You two can stay. Well, that's adorable. You did 3 damage to my vampires. You don't do a lot of damage, but that is because of the Purity's resistance to death damage. Bonk, bonk. And stab. Yeah, the Purity, for those who don't know, are basically anti-mage and anti-elves as well, because obviously they're highly attuned to magic. At least that's how they appeared to me in Spellforce 3. They might not actually be racist, but this unit and every ally in its stack gains +1 speed. That actually sounds really good. Yeah, I'm taking that. So what are you now? You're level 10, right? No, you're level 6. I should have guessed that from the sort of symbol there. Glance Webbing Touch. All attacks can inflict rooted. That's not really interesting me at the moment for you. Ooh, I got a greater vigorous soul out of that. It's not the most useful thing ever, but... Oh, not this shit again. This game is actually rather stable. The only issues I've had with it is once all my save games randomly disappeared. What did I say? It was 9. It's 10. Whatever. Yeah, once all my save games disappeared, and then obviously this happens. So yes, I'm going to restart the game. I will be back in a moment. Okay, I appear to be having technical difficulties at the moment. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with GOG's cloud syncing, and it's having a hissy fit about something, because my internet is being a bit wibbly at the moment, so I imagine cloud syncing is also being a bit wibbly at the moment. So yeah, I guess that's the end of that, for this episode anyway. So when we come back, we will hopefully not just stop being able to play the game, and yeah, we'll make our way up to 7 keeps and carry on with Ingrid's quest. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go and get murdered in Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition Rise of Rome expansion, or DLC, because goddamn the AI in that is, I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be as powerful as it is, but whatever. Yeah, so until next time, I've been Caldaris. Goodbye.